so happy via our Poets Corner to touch base with Semira Bradshaw. Just having a conversation with the young lady. You could tell she's going places, very focused. She understands her particular purpose already and very much into her performing arts. And as you can see, she is a student there at Bishop Anstey, more or less into her final hurrah there. Exams around the corner, upper sixth student, and we want to wish her the very best as she continues to further her education. But at the same time, Semira, I want you to further your passion and drive in this thing called the performing arts with your spoken word. I think you could strike that balance, and I think you'll find that sweet spot.
Yeah, I think so too, you know.
Yes, because I mean, clearly, you know, you want to do your studies, and we support you for 100, but clearly you have been writing.
Yes.
When did you start initially putting pen to paper on, and more so, sharing your ideas with the audience?
Like during COVID time, we had a lot of free time to think and a lot of things to talk about, and we didn't have much socializing going on. So I just decided to start to write what I feel and see, and it started to work out eventually.
Now the thing is, you started to write. It's one thing to write, but there's a next thing, Semira, to start to share. Who were some of your first audience members? Who was the first people that started to say, you know what, I've got something, take a listen?
My father, my granny, my sister, my family on the whole. I'd be like, and I hear this. And they'd be like, okay, Semira, you're coming along good. And they always encourage and support me.
Have you ever got a chance to perform in your school auditorium on that stage?
Yes.
Yeah.
A few times, like for carnival, I would be the midnight robber. So I always, you know, have a little.
Any nerves at all when it comes to an audience, especially an audience of your peers?
No, like for me, I really have a passion to perform. So any opportunity I get to share with our audience, especially youths my age, I'm quite fine.
Tremendous. And what seems to be your go-to theme when you write? What seems to be top of mind when you put pen to paper? Social
issues, especially anything youth-related, whether it be like depression, like emotions, all those sorts, I always touch on.
And I guess that's why today's piece, I look forward. It's called Unmasking Society's Reality. When you hear the topic at all, you say, oh, there's a heavy one. But I want to take it in. Semira Bradshaw is here with us, the spoken word artist from Bishop Anstey, upper sixth student. This young lady is going places. I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the piece. Semira, it's all yours.
Thank you. The too wicked is what the black mother raw. Too much guns on the street is like every day we're in a new crime street taking a tour. The uneducated knocking on closed doors, neighbor thief and neighbor sugar, now is a whole war. The poor fighting the poor, while the rich spending the money themselves fighting for, on a new bag name, Dior. What more? I hear them say education is the key, but to what exactly? To the upbringing of a next smart brain in poverty, large dreams can no longer become a reality because they still need money to become the brain of any company. All that education just to be run by a color, red or yellow, pick your party. Nonsense becoming a nation's hobby, waiting on the 1% to grant you your opportunity. But yet, education is the key. A statement losing its essence within our communities. Best you drop them keys, get on your knees, begging the community leader not to kill your son. Mama, good boy now living by the gun. Cause the crime is clearly the new trend in the horizon. It's a game, everybody having fun. The teachers wearing blue while the students taking temporary suspension. In the police station, not enough consequences for the action. A teenager rape, 2 parents now gone down. Still not enough for the teachers to take action. But what they're studying is to collect pay, ready to retire, to collect pension. We should really give the people in authority a standing ovation for taking proper control of our nation. While the people crying out, poverty is hell. The man on the street stretching out his hand to collect a meal. Drain water is the new spring for the homeless to feel clean. Drug is the bread and butter of the streets. God is what we need. A mighty man that can protect us from the evil of the world. His word is so valuable, it's like a pot of gold. Pray for one another. Be your brother and sister keeper. That is the unity we need in order to promote a system of equity. Love until you can't love no more. Peace within our homes is what we're fighting for. So let's fight together in order to make our nation better.
Semira, let me tell you, right? When you meet young ladies, you meet young people like this, you recognize that we safe, granted, people like yourself, Semira, get into positions of leadership. I hope that, that's part of the horizon. Clearly, you're thinking very deep, such a tender age. You're analyzing, you're watching the landscape, and you're making your own assessment.
Yes.
And obviously, it's for people like yourself and your peers, I think, to really shift the needle. All I ever say is for us, the adults, to hand you all the baton in a position where you all could take it to the next level. If we drop the baton, we put you all in a shambles.
Yes.
And obviously, I enjoyed the piece, a very strong piece. I ask every poet, every spoken word artist, is there ever truly a full stop on a piece? Is that piece, when you come to an end, does it really, that full stop, is it final, or is there room for continuity on that particular piece?
There's always room for continuity and improvement, especially with social issues, because it's something we experience daily. So we have a lot to speak about, especially as youths observing. Trust, we always observing, and we are noticing what's going on within our society. So there's always continuity to a piece.
Yeah, that's the conundrum, because the people who believe the young people are unaware, they're not looking on, but clearly you're saying here that you are seeing and you're observing what's happening.
Yes.
It's true. What you all talk about, like when you all sit down, like on a lunchtime or in your little huddles, do you all speak on some of the issues of the day?
Yes, we don't go deep diving in politics and whatnot, but we always talk about, you see what went on social media, because obviously the adults say we always on the phone. So we do see. So we always express, can we make a difference? What change we can make? Besides we gossip and guilt talk, we always have that wonder as students, what difference can we make within society? Yeah,
and that's a good way to approach it. Let me ask, any plans to put your hat in, let's say, the competition ring, like the poetry slam and that kind of stuff happening this year?
Yes, there's a lot of intention and thought there. My main focus is preparation. And once I feel I'm prepared, I'm ready to hit the stage, man.
Definitely. And we look forward. You put any of your work at all? Is anything online and stuff for your plan?
Yes.
Okay,
I do social media on TikTok at Semira.boss. I share content, talk about social issues, do funny skits, anything with the performing and to relate to others. And they can find me there.
Semira.boss, yes, yes, boss. Before we wrap things up, anybody want to send love to those who would have been in your corner from day one, offering that support, pushing you forward, and just fanning the flame of that passion you have to perform?
Yes, I would like to thank my father, my granny, my sister, and my mom who has passed. She who has led me to want to pursue my passion and dream in performing and writing. So I would like to thank them, my family members, each and every one of you all. I can't name you all, and as well as my friends and support system, as well as Bishop Ansi High School for always granting me the opportunities.
And let me tell you, Semira, pleasure to meet you. You're a real inspiration. Such a tremendous young woman. She's also house captain, yeah. So once Semira pull up in our class there in Bishop, gets her straight up, Oh, you mean? Keep in touch,
yes.
and you go forward, and the world is yours. This is your time, and make the most. And we here to support you and give you that strength always.
Thank you.
Yes, Semira touching base inside the spoken word segment. Now, truth be told, Terry Lyons, a little incident, nothing bad per se. I mean, obviously, certain responsibilities this morning, not able to really link with us via the Zoom line. However, we're going to come back and take in some of her performance and a conversation we had with her a couple of days ago. But again, Terry, we love you. Congratulations. And hopefully next week, once all is in place, we get a chance to really get into that deep dive as to your victory and what are your plans for the rest of the year. Terry Lyons, not joining us live, but we'll still get a chance to embrace her winning selection and part of her story for Carnival 2026. That's up next.